Do you feel like you're stuck? Or do you feel like you're manifesting too slow or not manifesting at all? Or do you feel like you're falling back into negative thought patterns and you can't help but thinking it isn't working for you, this law of attraction thing that everyone's talking about? Don't worry. We got you covered. That's what we're going to talk about in this video, and the solutions to what appears to be a problem are easier than you think. So relax, kick back. Remember to please hit the like button, that beautiful like button, and comment down below. I am manifesting at lightning speed. I am manifesting at lightning speed. Let's go. Hey Inspire Tribe, how's it going? It's Jean here, it's Kristin here. She's behind the camera, and today we're talking about feeling stuck, and more importantly, how to unstuck yourself and how to move on. And please make sure that you stick around all the way to the end of the video, because it all progresses to the most important part, and we're gonna get there as smoothly and as easily as possible. So many people feel two main things when they feel stuck. Number one is they feel like they're, doing all the techniques, doing all the exercises, the processes, but for some reason, the things that they're desiring are not manifesting. And number two is so many people feel like they get into that positive state of mind, that feel-good state of mind, that aligned state of mind, but then boom, they fall out of it very quickly and fall into old negative thought patterns. And we're gonna break this up, make this easy, and make sure that by the end of this video, you will have not just a clearer understanding, but also guidance as to how to move out and move into the new state of feeling a lot better, of manifesting faster, and having just an all-over feeling of satisfaction. First of all, when you think about your desires, when you think about what you desire to manifest, this list can become very big. And usually, the less things work, the more we pile onto that list. And just to make it a little easier for you, reduce all of that clutter and focus on your core desires. Focus on what you authentically desire to have in your life. Usually, and this is natural for us, we want love, we want health, we desire wealth and abundance, we desire a feeling of purpose, happiness, and satisfaction. So if you focus on those core desires rather than go very specific as to what kind of abundance and what kind of partner and what kind of hair color and all of that, for this purpose it will become too cluttered. So focus on your core desires, okay? Don't worry about the specific. They are going to come as we move forward. And then number two is, why do I have the feeling that even though I'm doing all the processes, and there's so many out there, there's so many things that you can do using the law of attraction, using manifesting techniques, why am I doing all of this and it's still not working out? It's still moving very slowly or hardly at all, and I'm not seeing the results that I desire. Okay, so first of all, it can get overwhelming. There's probably a million different techniques out there, and why do we share techniques with you and other, people share techniques with you, and authors and teachers and masters share techniques? It's becoming overwhelming. Here's the thing, we all are sharing so many techniques because one is going to resonate with you, and then another one's going to resonate with you, and the ones that don't resonate with you, just let them be, because when they don't resonate, you are going to have a hard time and you're going to struggle, and that is completely counterproductive to what it's supposed to be. So focus on the processes and the techniques that you feel drawn to, that you have a natural attraction to. Those are the ones that are going to do the best for you and going to be the most powerful for you. And now we're coming to a very important point, one that's probably, the most overlooked point in the whole world of law of attraction and manifesting and creating the life that you desire. Using all of those techniques is very important. We've been doing it and we always will do them. But here's the big but. When we first started out using those techniques, the scripting, the affirmations, the gratitude walks, and so many different things, the results came in pretty slow. And it wouldn't really move forward the way we expected it to. And the reason is that your body literally is a computer, okay? Bear with me here. Your body is a computer, and your body is used to your patterns of thinking and acting and feeling, okay? You have programmed it over the years. So what happens is, no matter what you do with your conscious mind, and you can script and affirm and do all of that, your body still gives you signals that might be completely contrary to what you're desiring with your conscious mind, because it is a computer that has been programmed. For example, if you are used to getting agitated or getting all worked up about something because usually you get to the office at 9 and then there's a lot of bad news on your desk and on your computer, then you program your body to feel anxiety and stress at 9 a.m. in the morning. Now, when you are desiring to change that, your body will still send you the signals, and your body will still send the signals up to the brain to produce those same chemicals that produce that state of anxiety and stress, because your body is addicted to that stress. You have programmed it. It is a program. And in order to reprogram it, in order to get over the old program, you need to make a tremendous shift. It doesn't mean hard work. A tremendous shift means that there has to be a paradigm shift, and there has to be a consciousness shift, and there has to be an emotional shift. And that is most important. Do you know how certain things stick with you and certain things don't? How come that when you were in high school and you were studying for something and you were reading one page 1,000,000 times over and you still couldn't remember it? But then the next morning, you crossed the street, a car almost hit you, and you will to this day remember exactly every detail of the conversations, of what happened before, of what happened in between, of what happened after. Although it was only one experience. And do you know why? Because you were in an elevated state of emotion. Because the car almost hitting you, this sensation of shock created an alert awareness. And all of a sudden, you were truly saving everything to the hard disk. And this will stick with you forever. But how can we use such an elevated state of emotion to our advantage to create and manifest what we desire? The absolutely best tool, the best practice will be and always has been meditation. Why? Because when you go into a deeper state and you move from your consciousness downward into your subconscious state, and you connect with the superconscious, with the God mind, all of a sudden you're in an elevated state of emotion. You change, literally change your brain chemicals, you change how your body feels, and because of that, you are now in a receptive mode. Whatever you put into your mind, into your subconscious when you meditate, will become a program much faster, much easier, and will in turn attract the desired results into your life. That's why you see when people go on meditation retreats, or when they go to a seminar for a weekend and they do transformative meditations, what happens is you see so much spontaneous healing. Within a weekend, maybe an illness that has been with them for years is cured, because they are in a different state of mind. All of a sudden, new neurological paths are created in your brain. Your brain wires and fires in a completely new way. You will hear Dr. Joe Dispenza talk about this a lot. He's an expert and truly, the person to listen to when it comes to that. And so, when you go into a deep meditation, it is not only that you enter the subconscious, but when you become fully relaxed and when you go deep within, you lose your attachment to your body. All of a sudden, the I, the self, which is so important all day, every day, becomes completely unimportant. And you completely effortlessly move into this field of infinite possibilities where everything is created from. And I had an many amazing experiences, but one that was a transformational out-of-body experience. I'll share this in the link down below. It'll be right down here in the description so you can watch that video. So when you enter this field of infinite possibilities, what you visualize, what you imagine in that field, in that state, is a million times more powerful than just sitting down and writing certain affirmations down while you're still in the same emotional state that you were 5 minutes ago. Does that make sense? Does it make sense as when you have an emotional experience, then you remember so much faster? And Kristin and I have experienced this in a very profound way when we were taught a new method of learning from a school in Russia, when we understood how powerful the transfer of wisdom and knowledge is when you are in an elevated state of emotion and state of mind. So rather than focusing on hours and hours and days and weeks of just practicing these things and the sheer repetition, first focus on bringing yourself into this elevated state of mind. And we can't tell you often enough, meditation is the thing that changed so much around for us. How we feel, how we think, how much peace we have, how much love there is, and how much energy there is for true transformation and real manifestations. That state that you're in is so powerful. If you want to research the masters of the past and the present, the yogis, the Mahatma Gandhis, and the Paramahansa Yoganandas, and so many others, if you will research their life story, you will understand that it all came from this deep level of awareness and transformation, which is meditation. That's when you connect with the God mind, source energy. And in this particular state, there are truly no limitations, because with God and myself, everything is possible. And that's truly true. That is so true. And it takes that state. That's why people say with God. And how do you connect with God? You connect with God when you go deep within. When you go deep within, you connect with God. And then you visualize and imagine your state, your desire fulfilled. And the added bonus is that while you are in this deep state, all the fake desires that, maybe you picked up from someone else, or maybe it's a society pressure that you need to have it, but it's not really your heart's desire, all of that will fall away, because in that deep state within, you're so connected, your true, authentic desires will come through. They will build themselves up in this field of infinite imagination and infinite possibilities, and you are impressing this image into this field, and this field is directly corresponding with your physical reality, so it's coming back to you. This is a very complex process, but it's absolutely easy for you to do, because you don't need to think about all the different steps. All you do is go into a quiet state of mind, maybe with music, maybe with guidance. We have quite a few meditations on our channel, or other wonderful meditation teachers out there. And then when you go deep within, you will soon find the state of peace, of calmness, and of expansion. It is when you go on this journey that you expand throughout the universe. Then that's where you are. You are in the field of infinite possibilities, and that's where creation and manifestation really happen. This is the greatest creator within. When you reverse the process and start with this, and start with going into this deep state, and then when you come out of such a meditation, you will already have visualized and imagined and created. And then when you lovingly put pen to paper and write those heartfelt, true affirmations, then you are just enhancing that powerful moment. You're just giving it more momentum. And then when you're speaking your mirror affirmations, you're giving it more momentum. And then when you're lovingly doing your exercise, you're giving it more momentum. Then you're just adding to that energy. You're adding to that energy. So reverse the process, simple it down, use the techniques that you feel drawn to, and start with changing your state of mind and state of emotion to where it is elevated, to where your vibration is higher, to where your frequency is higher, to where you feel connected and in love. This is the main focus. Meditation should truly be the main focus because everything comes out of this inner state of being. This was such a powerful message that we received and we have talked about this morning, and we really felt compelled to share this with you today. And so, pay it forward. Sharing is caring. There's someone out there that is probably feeling the same struggles as you might be, or feeling stuck in the same ways that you felt stuck. And let's help each other to be unstuck. Please share it. Please like it. Please subscribe. Please do all the good stuff. And mainly, send out love just like we're sending out love. When we're sending this love out to you today, we love you so much, and we're wishing you an inspired rest of your day.